on YouTube as well. All right, so everybody on YouTube, just to catch you up to speed here, we're making a video on recording in BHuman and using two variables. So in this case, we're using first name and then country as well. So we're saying, hey, first name, you're doing a great job in country market. So those are the two variables we have. Okay, it looks like we're starting to get videos come in here. So Bob in the American market, you can see the link has just popped in. I'll just give it another minute for everything to finish up here. All right, so let's go ahead and check out some of these links then. Let's see, right now you can see it's still processing for Mario and Megan, but let's check out Bob. Okay, cool, so let's play this. Oh, make sure I share the right tab. There we go.
Hey, Bob.
How's it going? Dawn from BHuman here. So I was just actually reviewing your performance, and wow, I gotta say, you've been doing great work. And I really want you to keep up what you're doing for the American market, because the work you're doing there has been really impactful on our bottom line, not just locally, but actually globally across the whole business. So keep it up. If you have any questions at all, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to help you. Okay, so let's check it out let's look at James, the Italian market. Okay. So, based on that, I think what I'll do, and Be Human is all about experimenting, right? And it takes usually a couple different tries, different. In this case, the lip sync I think is good, but I'm not a huge fan of the audio. And what I would do is actually refilm that script, and maybe go with a different phrase instead of for the blank market. Maybe I would say like you're doing really great in the blank, in the U.S. or in Italy. So that's one thing that I could do to try to improve the audio quality there. And the reasoning for that is because it would be a shorter phrase. And basically, the shorter the phrase that your variable is in, typically the better results you're going to see. However, there's also another trick we have up our sleeves that we can do to make this even higher quality. The first name I think is pretty good. What I wasn't a fan of is the for the blank market part. So instead of trying to use voice cloning for that, because maybe I only operate in 20 countries anyway, so there's only going to be 20 markets to say. What I'll do is I'll use this microphone button, and I can actually replace what it's saying. So instead of the AI saying for the American market, I'm going to say that myself. So let me give that a shot. For the American market, for the Mexican market, for the Italian market, for the Spanish market. Okay, and then if I replay this back, for the American market. You can see there's my voice there, so it sounds much more natural. And if I have, let's say, 20 employees, I can even record these names as well instead of the AI generating them. So, for example, let's just do something really recorded with the voice, right, as opposed to the voice cloning. So I'll say, "Hey, Bob," as well. Hey, oops. Give a second to load. just refresh this. Okay, so now that I have these new recordings for the markets here, let me do this, the Spanish market. For the Spanish market, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit generate videos again.
Hey, name.
And
How's it going?
this is gonna reprocess them, but now with the manual recording. So we're gonna get a better result for the audio there. Hey, Dr. Rijwani, thank you for joining the stream. Good to see you here. So once again, just to recap, we produced videos, we used two variables. We weren't happy with the way the second variable came out. So we decided for this use case, this customer has about 10 or 12 markets they operate in. So instead of using the AI to say for the blank market, for whatever country it is, we decided to actually record that with our voice. So we can still put in, anything we want here and it'll generate with AI, but we're gonna have a better quality for the second variable. So we decided to go ahead and record that, which took, 5 seconds. But this way we're gonna get much better quality for that second variable. All right, so while we're waiting, if there are any questions at all, just let me know. Kind of a slower day for the live stream today. So got a question over on YouTube about other languages. So the way that this would work for other languages is essentially the same process, right? As I just showed you, we're recording an audio manually. And the reason we're doing that is because we don't want to use voice cloning for this particular example, right? Either because the voice cloning only works in English or because we want like super high quality for that part of the voice. So in this case, right, I recorded in the American market. And then the AI generated, hi Bob, hi Mario, hi James. So for another language, let's say in Italian, and actually on Friday, I believe it's Friday, I'll be doing a live stream on how to make a video in another language. So I'll walk through this whole process from start to finish. But that walkthrough, I'll explain how to make it in another language. And what you essentially do is you film your template video. So for example, in Italian, ciao nome, which means hi name, mi chiamo Don, come stai? My name is Don, how are you? And then what we're doing is we're just highlighting ciao nome, highlighting the phrase we want to replace. And then over here, in our spreadsheet, we're recording. So I would say ciao Bob, ciao Mario, and I'll go through the list. And I'd use this microphone button to do that. So you can't use voice cloning in other languages yet, unfortunately. We're working on coming out with some models in other languages. For now, it's just English. However, you can still use BHuman and still generate videos. It just takes a little more work to get it set up. So I'll just give it another minute here as these videos, our second round of videos generate now with the manually recorded variable for the country. so let's check out the results for Megan. Let me open that up and play this back for you. So I believe this one, the first name is done with the voice cloning, and the second part, which is the market, we're doing with the manually recorded version. Hey, Megan. How's it going? Dawn from BHuman here. So I was just actually reviewing your performance, and wow, I gotta say, you've been doing great work. And I really want you to keep up what you're doing for the Spanish market, because the work you're doing there has been really impactful on our bottom line, not just locally, but actually globally across the whole business. So keep it up. If you have any questions at all, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to help you. Okay, there you have it. So definitely a huge improvement than that first round. What I might do is I might even re-record that and use a script that's a little bit tighter, so less of a pause. That way it's more of a fluid speech. But that's how you do it. In terms of making two variables, it's pretty simple. It's the same thing as making one, but just keeping in mind that when we have a sentence with a variable inside, we want to make that sentence short and sweet. So, as with all things with BHuman, you have to, and with AI in general, right, you have to play with it, right? The AI is, think of it like as a living being, right? And it's like you're having a conversation with it. We're saying, all right, try to process these videos. And I'm 3 feet away and I'm in like very bright lighting, for example. And my second variable is a longer phrase or a shorter phrase, and it's this tone of voice or that tone of voice. So the AI is saying, all right, all these variables together, let me see what I can do, giving you back a result. And from there you can decide, all right, I'm happy with it, or I think you can do better. Let me re-record my script. Let me use a shorter sentence. Let me manually record maybe all of the variables, or at least some of the variables that I know there's not going to be a ton of, right? Like, for example, in this country list, maybe my business only operates in 10 markets. So let me record those manually because I'm going to get a better quality that way. So, it's about working with the AI, right? And knowing that the AI really requires what it likes to perform well, and learning what it likes is just a process of experimenting. So yeah, there you have it. If there are any other questions at all, just let me know now, and I can definitely get to them. Otherwise, I think we'll call it for today, and then we have coming up on Friday our live stream, which goes over using BHuman in languages other than English. So I'll just give it another minute here. All right, cool. Well, thank you so much for joining into this live stream, and hope it was helpful. If you ever need support at all, you can just use our live chat at the bottom right corner of the BHuman platform. We strive to respond within under 5 minutes during business hours, which is for us 6 a.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern. So we're striving to really be there and support you whenever you need it. So thank you again for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the platform. Take care. Bye.